YouTube faithful? What is going on? Today, there's no NBA, fella, but today I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some things on this YouTube. Today's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna give some plays, but I'm also gonna discuss some other things. I wanna just have a quick video for my loyal supporters, the YouTube faithful that come in here every day, rain, shine, win, lose, or draw. They smash the like, they leave comments, they watch the videos. It's for you guys that I'm here on a day where there's no NBA, and I'm getting it done for you guys because the motivation right now for the month of April has been bang in the toilet, but you guys keep me going and I will continue to show up, win, lose, or draw just like I always have. So the first thing I want to do is discuss yesterday, okay? I told you guys yesterday that Joel Embiid at 15.5 points, you have to take it. It's matchup proof, right? Somebody posted on my Twitter being like, I thought he was matchup proof. And let me clarify what I'm saying by that. He is matchup proof. There's not one man in the NBA that's going to shut Joel Embiid down besides Joel Embiid, okay? It's that simple. If you watched that game yesterday, you saw what happened. He had opportunity. He didn't get it to fall. It's not that he was getting shut down. In fact, Bam Adebayo had 2 quick fouls 2 minutes into the game, okay? Bam was not doing anything to slow down Embiid. Joel Embiid looked sluggish. He looked disinterested. I don't know what was going on that first half. Even in the second half, he just wasn't hustling like he normally does. He wasn't driving to the paint. He wasn't crashing the glass. The rebounds were falling in his lap, but he wasn't playing with any type of heart in that first half, okay? He started to pick it up towards the end when they might have lost, but still, it just was ridiculous, man. But he missed 3 layups that were literally layups that were putbacks that he just got unlucky bounce, and he missed a free throw or he would have cashed his first half. Now, am I coming on here to tell you guys Joel Embiid's banned or I'm making excuses that he's sold? No, brother. I lost a lot of coin on Joel Embiid not getting 15.5 first half points. I told you his 16.5 line, I had that in maybe 1 or 2 because I wanted to double down even though they bumped it. But if you get a full point of value on the line by the time the line closes, there's nothing you can do, man. You got it in good. Whatever happens, happens. And because of his performance and because he's facing another bad matchup for him, a pace down spot, a slower pace game, the New York Knicks, he's now at 14.5. Do you think that I'm going to go less or scared because he just sold at 15.5? Absolutely not, dude. I'm going right back to it and I don't care. Why? Why, Cap? Why don't you care? Why do you keep saying Joel Embiid's matchup proof? Because he is. He's going to get 15 first half points more often than he's not, and that's the only thing that I care about. That's the only thing that matters. If you run this an infinite amount of times, he's going to have more points more often than not. It's that simple. And for that reason, I'm taking more. Now, when I give a play or some type of an analysis or breakdown, you don't have to agree with it. You don't have to tail it. You can fade it. You can do whatever you want. But guys, everything that I recommend here or tell you guys to do, I put my own coin on it myself. So if it loses, it affects me too. I'm not just coming on here and talking to you guys. I have to deal with it too. So I understand being frustrated when things don't go your way, man. April's been the worst month for me since I've been doing this. Like, this has been a bad month and it's part of the game, dude. This is just the world we live in. This is the life you've chosen, man. To be a gambler, to bet on sports, you gotta have stones and you gotta have a stomach made of iron. You have to be tough. It's not just words. It's not just hyperbole. It's the truth. I'm not just telling you guys this stuff because I want to just talk. I'm telling you because it's the truth. So forget what happened yesterday. Whether he went over or under yesterday doesn't matter. Remember, do not be results oriented. Do not focus on one individual day. Now he's down to 14.5. And again, it's low because they're trying to drive action. The matchup is bad. All these lines are produced by AI algorithms and a lines maker, a person as well, overseeing it, but they know exactly where to put the lines to force in the action on both sides. So that is why lines will fluctuate like this. But look at this carefully, okay? Let's just look at all of 2023. This is going to encompass all the bad matchups there's ever been. Orlando, the Knicks, he had 16 right here on January 5th. Okay, I'll look at the head-to-head in a second. But his average is 18. His median is 19. Folks, he's averaging 18 first-half points a game, okay? 30 of 40 in 2023, the current season. 75%. Now, look at the matchup. Points allowed, second overall, the Knicks, versus centers, they're 4th. Again, it's another bad matchup, but that is why the line is lower to reflect that. So if this is his average, 18, right? You're telling me that you don't want to take 15? Dude, if you don't understand this, then I want you to honestly consider that means that you're valuing this over this and over what this actual number is, which is insane to me, all right? Look at his heads-to-heads against the Knicks, okay? Granted, this was last year, but I know 90% of you worry about what happened in 2022, 2023. You got Twitter cappers that are posting stuff that happened in 2021 as gospel. None of this matters. I don't care about this. All I care about at the end of the day is this right here. The average, which is 18 over this season, 20 if you look at just the last 20, okay? And then what the number is currently. So I'm getting on his season average, which is 18, let's just call it 18 and a half. I'm getting a full 4 points of value. I don't care about the matchup. It's an important game for both teams. I'm taking over. If he sells, he sells, okay? So when someone tells me, well, after looking at the data, I should have taken under, miss me with that, bro, because the bad matchup doesn't mean anything. There's bad matchups every time someone steps on the court. Okay, Clint Capella yesterday against Voos and Drummond is a terrible matchup, and he went nuclear. It happened. I mean, I understand that matchups matter in a micro sense, but overall, you can't be valuing it that much in basketball. Matchups are more something you want to value in NFL, MLB, things like that. But in NBA, yes, they do matter on a 1v1 scale, but overall, the only thing that I factor in that much is going to be the pace of play and like the individual matchup. And there's nobody on the Knicks that scares me as far as Joel Embiid is concerned. So if you want to fade it, fade it. If you don't want to take it after he sold you yesterday, and trust me, I promise you Joel Embiid cost me more coin than anyone that's watching this video right now. And I'm taking it on the chin and I'm going right back to it. And I do understand that I told you guys to take it 2 days in a row, and I understand he didn't come through, and I have to live with that. That's stressful for me, and I understand that, and I hate to see you guys lose. You hate to see it. I need and want you guys, all my YouTube guys, all my Discord guys to win, but more importantly, I want you guys to have a sound process, because I know that you just coming here looking for just winning plays every single day is not sustainable. You should be coming here to get a brief rundown of the slate and to maybe think about something that you weren't thinking about before and maybe get some laughs or two along the way and a couple of plays here and there. So, you know I'm taking Joel Embiid, but he doesn't play till Saturday, all right? So that's out of the way. The next person that also plays on Sunday is Luka, and I got this yesterday at 25 and a half. Now, and I got it the day before. Now, I have a rule. Whenever he's at 25 and a half or under 27, I take it. He was at 25 and a half. Now they bumped it up. So now you have to make a decision, but I still think it's low enough as long as it's not 27 to where you can attack it. His upside is just way too big for this environment, which is a playoff setting. Now, over here on Outlier, they don't have his first half PRA up yet. They will get it up eventually, but I promise you that it has been a wagon. But you can look at the overall points, rebounds, assists. You can see the matchup. Again, it's not that great of a matchup, which is why the line is where it's at. But again, I did get value on it. I posted it this morning, 25 and a half. I also posted it a few days ago. So if you were lucky to get it at 25 and a half, great. If you have to take it now at 26, that's great too. So both of these will be in a two-man for me. If you want to tail again. If you want to fade. I'm not afraid of the Clippers in a playoff environment, and I'm also not afraid of the Knicks in a playoff environment. Both of these guys have been wagons all season long, and I will tell you what else. Kobe White was a wagon last night, and I'm glad that I was on him. Pause. Nope, we're good. I'm glad that I was on Kobe White when he had a career season-long game or whatever it is that he had. It might as well have been a career game because the man balled out and proved once again why Kobe White has always been a wagon for Captain Crush and Co, baby. So, I gave those two plays out, but those are later down the road. Those are in the week. Tomorrow, I will make another video for tomorrow's games, whatever they may be. But there's a few MLB things that I want to discuss today, and guess what? They're not on PrizePicks. But first, let's talk about Jokic. Under 13 and a half rebounds, right? But wait, Cap, it's 13. I gave out 13 and a half a few days ago. I knew they were going to bump it down to 13. It's a tough matchup for him, but again, it's playoff Joker. Anything is possible, but at 13 and a half, it's just mathematically too high. So PrizePicks already adjusted. What can we do? Well, we can slide over here to parlay play. This is why you have to shop around. You have to look everywhere. We got chalkboard, sleeper, parlay play, underdog, PrizePicks. PrizePicks ain't the only dog in town, baby. You got to shop around because check this out. You got Joker over 13.5 sitting right here on parlay play for the same exact payout, as well as Bradley Beal at 26.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and he is 27.5 everywhere else. And you're getting 1.88x payout when the standard payout here is 1.71. And so you can see what I'm talking about. Bradley Beal right here on PrizePicks is 27.5. Okay, so you can see he's been doing good. He just had an amazing game versus the Wolves. I know the Wolves are the #1 defense. They're tough. But again, playoff matchup, I don't care about that, guys. I care about the 1v1, and I think that Bradley Beal, if he shows up, he's going to have opportunity to crush this line. But more importantly than that, we can see we're getting a full point of value over here because he's 26.5. If he's 27 on PrizePicks and he's 26.5 over here, you know you're getting value and you know that you can take it and feel good about it. Same thing with the Joker. We're getting half a point of value on less. And then Logan Webb, who's a discount over here right now at 3.5Ks, which 3.5 strikeouts for MLB is a trap line, let me tell you. But I take all discounts, so I did take that and I locked it in with a play that has already started, unfortunately. But if you do sign up for parlay play, you will see the discount. You'll also get your match. You'll also get 30 days of my Discord as long as you use code CRUSH. But on top of all of that, you got Logan Webb, who's also the discount. You can take less 18.5 pitching outs, and look, we're paying juice for it. It's 1.5, but because we put it with Joker and because we put it with Beal, we're still getting a 5x payout on a pick 3 power. Okay, that's crucial. And why do I want to talk about Logan Webb's pitching outs? Because check this out. Logan Webb over on PrizePicks is a demon, and you can only take more on it. Absolutely, you can't even take less. So for the new guy in the comments with the Red Bull and popcorn being like, yo Cap, what's a pitching out? It's basically you're betting on how many innings the pitcher's gonna go. So every 3 innings the pitcher gets 3 outs. So imagine to get 19, he's got to pitch 7. He's got to get into the 7th inning and pitch at least 1 out. So that means he would have to play a full 6, which is 18, and then 1 out in the 7th inning, which would give him 19, which would chalk you. So PrizePicks isn't letting you take less on there, but you want to know who is? Like I said, parlay play. And currently the best application to take MLB on, which is Chalkboard, they have it as well. Bang! 1.5x to take the under on Logan Webb, and Rin Nelson, you can take less, 5.5 hits allowed. You get 2.6x. This is what I did for Chalkboard. I'm sure they're going to have promos. They always do. You can add that in and maybe get 3x. Again, promo code CRUSH on Chalkboard. They'll match you a full 100 for 100, and you'll get the 30 days of my Discord. It's now available on Android, so get in the mix because I'm showing you guys the value of other applications. PrizePicks doesn't even take action for this because they're too greedy. They're too stingy. So you have to shop around. You got Parlay Play, you got Logan Webb, and you got Chalkboard. And I would say sleeper, but they don't have Logan Webb. They don't have pitching outs up there yet. So, and as you can see with Logan Webb's strikeouts, he's at 5 on PrizePicks, and Parlay Play has him at 3.5 as a discounted line with a $20 max bet as well, baby. So, if you are using PrizePicks today, we do have golf. It's round 1. There's a lot of variables going on. I think they all teed off at this point. Yes, they did. But most of my action for MLB has already started, which if you're in my Discord, you got all of it, and it's looking crispy. Webb will be our last piece to take us home, baby. And if you're a new sports bettor or you're new to fantasy sports and you want to get in the mix, you want to learn, you can go to CaptainCrush.net, sign up for my gold package. It's linked to Dub Club, $24.99 a month. You will get access to my Discord, which has my community. My guys in there, my community members, role members, they cover esports, which I don't cover, but they do. You can get slips for that, you degen. But every day I will go over NBA, MLB, PGA, whatever's going on all summer long for you guys. WNBA included. I also post my projection sheets where I give everybody their stats. I cover it all. So like you can see here, this is my MLB projection sheet where I have their strikeout projection, walks, hits allowed, earned runs, innings pitched, pitches, etc. Nice and neat for you guys every single day for NBA and MLB. And as I'm saying, this is the Discord where you can see people are getting those esports wins. BK Logic, nice, good for you, buddy. He was able to get a W yesterday. Like I said, April's been rough, but you will get access to all of it. It syncs with your dub club, and you also get access into my live streams, which I run Monday through Friday from 5 to 6 usually, sometimes a little later, sometimes a little earlier. Discord updates for iPhone have been absolutely poverty lately, so there has been a little bit of technical difficulties, but it will get resolved eventually. The month of April has just been absolute poverty. I've gone through 3 Xbox Elite controllers. I keep buying new ones, and every time out of the box, they're broken. It's just a bad month, and I'm telling you, whoever put the hex on Captain Crush, I'm coming for you because I'm going to break it, and I'm going to rise from the ashes like a phoenix, like the tribal chief. He's going to come back better than ever, baby. So, if you're one of those guys and you don't know MLB, I will do my best to teach you everything, but again, you have that sheet there. You can use it. That'll help you out. But listen, the main thing to do with MLB, okay, if you're just using a tribalistic approach and being like, no, I got to use PrizePicks, you're doing it wrong because the value is going to be on chalkboard, sleeper, and even parlay play. Sometimes there's value on PrizePicks, but it's very rare for MLB. And if you don't believe me, the Logan Webb is a prime example, baby. But today, and most days, they have hitter fantasy and pitcher fantasy. That is one advantage PrizePicks has. So you have to shop around and get in the mix with all of them. I'm thinking maybe Logan Webb less 31 fantasy score. I think this might get bumped down to 30.5 eventually. So maybe we get some value there. I'm not exactly sure. Again, it is early in the season. MLB is like 184 games, 180 games. It is a lot of games, fella. By the middle of June, we'll have enough data to be able to crush it, but you want to just take 2-mans in MLB when you can. 2.5x nukes. That is how your best course of action is. But the main point of this video was just to discuss Joel Embiid, Luka's first half, and then it looks like PrizePicks just added my boy Kobe White, and I know that's going to be a tough matchup, but check this out. There's no Jimmy Buckets because he's out of the mix. Unfortunately, he got injured, and that's their entire defense. So you better believe that I will be going to Kobe White's PRA. I've always taken Kobe White all season long, and I'm going right back to his PRA, at least his rebounds. But I will say these lines are pretty high for Kobe White, but he's going to be playing big minutes. His confidence is high. He knows what he has to do. Kobe White, he's one of the most humble players there is. I love this kid. I love this guy. Pause. No, we're talking about basketball. He's a good guy. I hope all the best for Kobe White, and I hope he comes out and crushes the Miami Heat and gets the dub. So I will be attacking Kobe White. I'm not sure if it'll be his PRA for sure, but I definitely will have some of these. Absolutely. I'll wait and see what my projections are later in the week. And when they do put up Tyler Hero, who shot 28 times or 29 times, I'll for sure be having him. And maybe you need to have some exposure to Tyrese Maxey, who, yes, he sold his points. A lot of people got sold on his points, but he played 44 minutes. I have no problem going right back to Maxey again. All right. And with that, I'm going to cut this off. I just wanted to give you guys a quick rundown. Maybe I'll cover golf tomorrow if round 1 goes our way. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Listen, I know April's been tough for everybody. It's been tough for Captain Crush. This is my worst month I've had in the last 10, but it's okay because we're going to bounce back. We're going to come out swinging and we're going to find W's. It's coming. Guys, I appreciate the loyal ones, each and every one of you guys. I really do. Here's the salute. Good luck in all your contests. And as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.